So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own traceable file using an iPad. So we're going to go to Pixabay, which is a free image app. You can also go to pixabay.com on your computer. All the images on this particular website or app are all free to use, whether you're using them in a personal capacity or in a commercial capacity. So what we're going to do is look up a pumpkin, preferably a jack-o'-lantern, and I'm just going to scroll through here and try to find one that I want to use. And I think we're going to go back up here. There were two up here that I liked. This one or this one. And let's see. I do like this one. Look at this one real fast. I think we will go back to the first one. And now we're going to download this image by clicking this down arrow. And I usually select the medium size file, but you can select whichever size you prefer. And we are going to do Save Image. And then we're going to close out of Pixabay and we are going to go to Procreate. Now I already have a template for my rocks, and I will provide this over on my private Facebook group where the link is listed below. But I always use this template to start out with, and then what we're going to do is go in and select this wrench, and we're going to hit Add and Insert a Photo. This pulls up my photos, and now we're going to insert the pumpkin, and it's already selected so we can just scale it up to size. You can position it anywhere you want on your rock, and once you're happy with that, just deselect the arrow at the top and that will deselect the image. So now we're going to add a layer by hitting the plus sign, and then we need to rename this layer. We're going to name it Sketch. Sometimes I do Sketch, sometimes I do Outline. Just name it something. And then I need to make sure that we're using black. That's going to be my outline color. And I do that by dragging all the way to the corner in the classic mode. And then I make sure that I'm using the ink pen that I want. So I go to inking, and then I like syrup for my ink pen. And then you want to make sure you're on the correct layer. But first I need to drop the opacity of my image layer. So I do this by hitting the N, and this bar, we're going to drag it all the way to about the middle to drop the opacity of the image. And so now I realize I'm on the wrong layer because my lines are very faded. They're kind of a gray. So I need to go up here and make sure I'm on my sketch layer. And now we're just going to trace out the image. Now, if you don't have an iPad or don't have Procreate, I will provide this traceable that I'm creating over on my private Facebook group, which is called Rockin' It with April May. The link is listed below in the description. I'm going to provide this one and a couple others. I didn't paint these rocks. I am having surgery tomorrow. Today is October 26th. I'm having my surgery on my hand and arm tomorrow, the 27th. So I'm going to have a couple of days of recovery, and then I'm hoping that I can at least edit some of the videos that I have saved. I'm not sure when I'll be back to painting. Hopefully it's not too long. But in the meantime, I will provide some traceables of these pumpkins that I found over on Pixabay. I am also planning to do a tutorial for how to create your own traceable for an Android tablet or phone, and also for a computer using a drawing tablet that I found that I bought that was relatively cheap and works really well. So those will be some upcoming tutorials for those of you that do not have the iPhone or iPad. Now you can turn off the image on this layer, your background image, and there is your traceable file. And you can look to see if you're happy with it. Somehow I've erased, oops. You have to make sure you're on the correct layer. Somehow I've erased this piece right here. But there, oops, there is your traceable file. So now what we'll do is just go to Gallery, and it is saved. So we can share this as a JPEG and save it to your images. And there you go. I hope this will help you if you ever want to create your own traceable file.